Morning, baby. Good morning, Blue. Sorry, just give me a couple seconds. I didn't have time to brush my teeth yet. Morning, Lovey. Good morning, baby. Thank you for liking the live. Ezra, good morning, Lovey. So, how's vacation going so far, Ezra? Y'all, this is a cute new top my wife got for me. It just came in yesterday. So she was like, this is one of 3. I want you to wear this today. So, baby, where'd you say you got this from? I think she said it was Temu. Yeah, one of these times we need, like, a sunrise. And if you did a sunrise, I was probably still sleeping. I didn't really sleep very good last night. Okay, Temu. Y'all, Blood Moon down in the chat, that's my wife. Eventually she'll get to the point where, like, she hops up in here. My friend is supposed to be joining me, but I think she possibly slept in again. Maybe. Probably. We did stay up late last night. I don't think it was too late, though. I kind of went to bed early. So how's everybody's Saturday going so far? I mean, obviously, because I was still brushing my teeth, I'm running a little bit late. But not oodles. I did, in fact, start the live at 8 like I said I was going to. That makes sense. I can see where that wouldn't work. Well, we will have to forego. I did notice when I was doing the research, though, if you all were curious on the view that Ezra gets first thing in the morning with the sunrise, they actually have a lot of YouTube videos of that particular area. Thank you for the heart me. Good morning, cat. How are you, lovey? I missed you. Blue, still in bed. Well, 2 weeks ago, Blue, I would have told you the same thing, but it probably would have consisted of me being in a chair, trying to wake up and get prepared to do chores throughout the day. Hi, Kayla. Good morning. I'm so happy y'all join me for this Saturday Go Live with Gem support. Appreciate all y'all. I know it cuts into the sleeping in on the weekends. So for you all to be here, that's just amazing. There she is. Only a little late. Alright, girly.
Is it working?
Yeah. You gotta turn your camera on though. Let's see here. I'm trying to remember how to change layout.
Whoa, you just flip-flopped.
I did. I turned off mirror. I keep forgetting that automatically has mirror on, and I'm trying to get used to everybody seeing what
Did I do
is
it?
actually going on. No. Once you tap on yourself and you turn your mirror on, then you hit save. If you don't do that, then it's not gonna apply. Okay, go to your guest grid. Mirror hurts my feelings. No, I get you. Okay, so grid. Let me go get my glasses. Yes, your camera's on now. Ow. Not as fancy as Juno. I don't have contacts. I can't see things. Okay. Settings. Ranks, modes, grid. Do. Okay. Stickers. That's not what I'm looking for.
You'll still be a viewer and can request to reconnect. No.
No. You did good. You're there. I'm just trying to figure out the...
You can see me?
Yeah. I said I could see
okay. I'm like, what? I'm trying.
I'm just trying to figure out how to make it to where we're both side by side.
Oh.
Pulls good.
I just poked myself in the eye.
Don't do that. That's painful. Hold on. Wait. Oh, there's more. I can scroll down. There's more. See, told you I should have messed with this yesterday.
Yeah, we should have tried practicing yesterday.
Try. We will try. Hold on, Ezra.
My eyes are watery. Mm. I can't see my phone because that light is super bright.
Okay, Ezra, does it give you access to it now? Actually, it might. Oh, I found it. Of course, right after I was messing with some other stuff, I found some stuff. I found some things. Gotta click on the guest icon. And then there's settings for that. And now we want this one. Switch. Ah! I got it. I figured things out. Look, I'm smart. Ish.
My coffee cup for today.
Ooh, elephant.
We were talking about him last night, so I had to use it.
Yeah. So the tattoo idea that I did last night, it does not last for a month. Nope. Friction heated said area up, and yeah, stuck together, pulled apart, and just ruined it.
Oh no.
Yeah. I mean, it's still there, but it's already fading.
Gotcha.
So, yeah, there's that. So yeah, now everybody should see my right hand if I have my right hand up, and my left hand if I have my left hand up.
This is what I'm wearing today.
That's purple.
It's a little big. But it's comfy and it's cute, so hey.
Well, that's all that matters. As long as you are comfortable in it, the rest don't matter. All right, back to what I was doing before I got distracted trying to figure out boxes.
I'm so distracting.
I'm so distracting. So, when I talk about my photographer, that's her. I'm probably pointing the wrong way, but...
No, you did. Fine.
Oh, did I do good?
No, the other one. That one, yeah.
See, this is what happens when you got mirror on, y'all. We get used to ourselves doing the same movement.
Blue. Can you even see the blue, or does it look black?
It looks black. It does. But like if you look really close to the roots, you could see it. But again, your hair was dark when you dyed it.
Yeah, no, I know that.
So, like, if we would have used a bleach first, then it definitely would have shown up blue.
It was a really dark blue, so it's not far off being this dark.
Right.
So, beautiful.
Eventually, when she starts feeling better, it will get to the point where there will be 3 of us up here. The whole idea of doing the Saturday was just introducing you all to my personal support team. Yes, Jem is very important to me. It is.
Mm-hmm.
But you also need to build your own personal local support. It's extremely important. All support is important.
Mm-hmm. Oh, I should.
But that's really what it's all about. What should you have done?
I should have stole my daughter's stuff. She has more colors than I do.
Not me borrowing my daughter's palette. Oh no. You know how you could fix that, right? You know how you get more colors?
Just buy more.
You could go to a Rise Cosmetics.
Yeah.
You could use Gem 24. You want to know a secret? Does everybody want to know a secret? So Juno's code actually is still 20% off right now. It's not 10%. It's 20. Shh, don't tell nobody. Yes, exactly. She needs to get better super quick. There needs to be 3 fabulous women up here doing makeup. This is not the Twilight Zone. And you know
I
what?
just read
You
that one.
missed it. You missed last Saturday. I was live solo, all by myself for the whole 2 hours. No, not true. I started getting very emotional in all the best ways, and like I think I dipped out like 10 minutes before. It was just time to go. I was feeling all of the happy emotions and just talking about Jem
Feeling
and
those
talking about
feels.
hey, those feels be strong, okay? And I just love y'all that much.
I'm sorry, I'm showing
I do my
everything in my
best.
forehead. I just realized I'm squinting and
You're like, glasses. Where's my glasses? My glasses. But yeah, when I talk about my crazy local friend, that's what I'm talking about. She is freaking amazing.
well, thank you.
I mean, she's that friend that even though what I think we figured it out last night. I think we've been like friends for like 2 years now, a little bit more than 2 years.
But our souls knew each other long beforehand.
Right. We're like the reason it took so long to really narrow down how long that I have known you was just because of the fact that we get along so well all of the time. So it's like, when did it start?
They're water.
It doesn't really matter because it's like you've known each other forever. That's a compliment for you.
Sorry, I'm like my eyes keep watering.
Did you moisturize first?
No,
Oh, it's okay. Gina had to get on me a lot to get to that point where I had a moisturizer, that I was applying it, all that fun stuff.
I have it, but I do that more at night.
Hello, Rogers. Well, I apply it at night. I wipe away whatever remains in the morning, which is what I was just doing. Just so that way I can go ahead and reapply it again. Because it's good to have a barrier in between your makeup and your skin.
Yeah, I know that. I was a Mary Kay consultant. I know.
See, she knows better than I do, y'all.
I just don't do it. I just don't.
She's I just say that because I was trained to say it, but do I actually apply that? No.
I did. When I was actually consulting, I was a good girl and I did it.
Yeah, we're not turning it into that live, okay?
Oh, okay.
We're not. That is not that kind of Saturday
That's
live.
not okay.
Okay, this is not Saturday Night Live. Oh, thank you, Lovey. Look at you getting gifts over there.
Me?
Huh? You? Yeah. You see that? You see that little 6 up there? You can tap on that, and it'll tell you who gifted you what. So you can thank them as individuals, or however you want to do it, or just say thank you. Thank you, Kat. Appreciate you. And the heart
Is
me.
it
I think I got
the
a couple of
star
heart
with
me's.
the little zippy around it?
No, the top corner right here. You see where my finger's at?
Oh, I see it. That tiny thing. Oh, okay.
Tap on that.
You guys.
It'll give you a drop-down list of who gifted you.
Thank you. I don't know what it means, but I got points.
She's so cute. She's like,
I'm still a baby with this stuff.
I know. This is the second time she's gone live. Y'all. The first time she went live was in my TikTok brother Spencer's live. He popped up in a box. That was short-lived. Good morning, Danielle. Good morning, good morning, good morning. I thought I made her a moderator. I did. It's because she didn't say anything. So when you first come in, there isn't anything. So like, Mama Moesha, you should have, like, if you type down in the chat or whatever, it should show that you have a little gear next to your name. You should be a moderator as well. I did it last night. Sometimes, y'all, if you apply a moderator when you're not live, sometimes it doesn't stick. It's kind of like when you change your profile picture to go live. If you don't go live, it won't lock it in. I try when I learn new things myself. I try to let everybody know what it is, because sometimes they have issues. Yes, good. Your moderator went through.
Okay,
Danielle's went through. Y'all, I haven't had to have, like, moderators in so long, because usually when I was going live, I would just do Lego lives. And so it's one of those things, it's very hands-on, it's up close, and I don't constantly have my hands in makeup and stuff. So if something happens, then I can still maintain a safe space. Now that I'm doing more makeup, and I'm going to have wonderful friends that I can talk to in a box, I'll get distracted a little bit. Squirrel?
Yeah.
Oh, thank you, Danielle. Mwah.
What was that that popped up?
Well, did it pop up for you too, or was it just on my side? That was a heart me.
Okay.
It's just another fabulous gift.
Okay.
And it also locks in if you're going to continue to be in here and stuff like that, it helps you gain points, and it boosts your team. So essentially, by somebody sending me a heart me, yep, you go blow a bubble with it. Yep. Isn't that cute?
Oh, I was like, what's at the bottom? And I was like, oh, yeah, that's just me.
It's just your username. Yeah. So you're starting back up with your, you best know I got you up here, so I'm going to ask you some questions. You started doing photography again.
Yes.
What first introduced you to photography?
My grandma. I don't know if I ever told you that, actually.
No, I saved all the good stuff for when I got you in a box.
Yeah, my mom's mom, when I was really young, I used to go, like, garage sailing and, going around to different shops and stuff with her, and she was like, oh, I've always liked photography, like, she admires people who can do art, but there's something about photography that just stuck with me when she mentioned it. And then she, when I was in high school, she actually told, like, she had a coworker who was going through schooling, and she was helping with some of the pictures that she had to turn into class, her friend. And so she just kind of was like, she had me stand there with something in my hands, and I just in the middle of her kitchen, she just had something in her hands, and she explained how, like, the picture ended up being just her hands, and then, like, all black, like, there was no her, and she was I don't know. I don't know what the project was, but what the girl was doing, but it was just her talking about it, really, like, I want to do that. And then...
So it inspired you. Hmm.
Yeah, it started with her, oh, you could take a picture of this, you could take a, she always loved pictures. My grandma had the crafty ideas, but she is not crafty herself. So she's always been the like, you should try this and this and do it for me. Because she
Okay.
knows that she's not crafty like that. So it was just like along that line of, things that she wished she could have done, and then that's just the one thing that like really sparked my interest. And when I was 16, my mom bought me my first camera. It wasn't like the change out lens, like the big DSLR camera, but it was a camera. So I started actually doing like taking pictures when I was about 16.
That's cool. I got into photography for a very short period of time. A lot of it came down to like just support at the time, you know what I mean?
Mhm.
Um, so I'm really glad that I know you. I, like I said, the morning of and pretty much every day after the pictures and everything that we've done, I've just been talking a bunch about it. it's, it's, you get a whole nother level of boost of confidence when you see yourself in
Mhm.
the right lighting. It
The
makes
right
that much
angles, the
difference.
right lighting,
It,
the
exactly.
mhm.
And that is only something that someone like you or others like you can do that. It's not just about standing somewhere and somebody taking a bunch of pictures until something looks good.
No, there is an art behind it. Like a lot of people, use the phones because the phones can do just as good as, but there is more to it because you can do so much more with editing and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, with filters and stuff these days, that doesn't help, but
Oh, she made and y'all, she made it so much fun. Like I had so much anxiety when I was doing it. Don't get me wrong, I enjoyed all of it, but there was still a lot of anxiety. The area that we were at, and it's not even the area that we were at, just me myself. I'm like, because I've never done it before. I knew I wanted to do it. Like that was adamant when I was. You've heard me continuously talk about it again and again and again, of eventually getting pictures taken. Hi, Dustin. Good morning. So it was just nice to finally like here they are. This is what they look like. I mean, it's funny, but like right off the bat, I'm like, I don't want to see any of the pictures. I don't want to see any of them. I
mhm.
totally trust you. Tell me where to stand. Good morning, Leon. Um, it was very much I am frozen. Guide me where to go. But I knew of your capability. I've seen your stuff before. I hear the passion in the way that you speak about it. I'm like, I trust you. Wherever you need me to stand, I got
See,
it. I got it.
I'm more towards like I like to do more of like the nature and stuff like that, but I also enjoy that is more of what I wanted to do with my photography was the nature, outdoors, birds and whatnot. But I still enjoy the connection with people. So I still like doing the portrait photography.
Okay. Well, I am definitely looking to forward to the family photo rendition. Because again, that's kind of the same elements that she was just talking about. There's a spot over there where it's a lot of nature going on. There's a spot before the nature, which some people are kind of iffy about, but you know, relationships have their quirks, and me and my wife like the calming effect of walking next to the water that just so happens to be next to a cemetery. It's not for everybody. Thanks, Leon.
I don't think
what you got?
I showed you this.
No, you did not. Look at her holding out on me.
It's Vegas.
It is. That is cute.
I was dying of heat when we were there. And so my sister-in-law bought this for me.
Reflections. Those are cute. I like those little fans.
Oh, and I didn't
Actually, I don't think you've seen this one. I know you got a couple pictures of the red one that I have, but
oh, I love that one.
I don't think you've seen this one.
Oh no, that's I love it.
Lovey, I just get these from the Dollar Tree.
Okay.
This is just $1.25 for this cute little thing. But you know what? They make really good pictures.
They do.
Oh, I know, Leon. You're fine. It's no fun unless you're picking. And it's no fun unless, somebody enjoys being picked on. Ooh. I really hope my wife is not getting me sick. I feel a little congested today. Dun, dun, dun. So, unlike yesterday, I have no idea what I'm doing for makeup at all. Bless you. Who's doing tight?
Anymore?
I have no idea. Huh? I don't know. For me, they usually show up in threes.
No, I think
it's the bright light, y'all. It's the bright light in her face.
Yeah, I can't turn it down.
Making her sneeze.
Well, I haven't taken my allergy medicine, so.
Oh, well, do that. I just took my vitamin. That's what I was taking a second ago. Mwah. Have a good day at work. Love you. Drive safe. New things starting this week. She is in charge of some apartment complexes. Fun, dealing with tenants and all that good stuff.
I'm gonna be right back. I'm just gonna turn that off real quick.
Thank you, Kat. Kat is the one that told me what med to take, or what vitamin to take. Hey, Mama Bear. Welcome in. Good morning. How are you doing this fabulous Saturday? Oh, you're good, Mama Moesha. You do what you need to do. I'm just trying to figure out what I want to do with my makeup. Best laid plans.
Okay.
Are never really laid plans.
Did it actually turn the
camera
off when I hit it?
Yeah, you did.
Okay.
You were good. I would have let you know.
My husband stole my tissue box that goes in by my bed.
What, to put in his work truck?
No, just to have it out when he was D&D.
Just to move it somewhere else. I don't know where he put it.
Because he was gaming last night. So he moved it out to the living room. Instead of getting a new box, he stole mine.
Okay, Blue. I understand. I did not get very restful sleep last night either.
Oh, yeah.
I don't...
Me too. Sorry. I was like... What? I wasn't being sarcastic.
No, I thought you were implying something else.
No. No.
This one, y'all. If you thought I was bad,
I get it from you. I wasn't that way before I met
she's not wrong. I just bring all the fun out in people. I don't know what to tell you. Love you, Blue. Thank you for making an appearance, Levy. I hope you get better rest. What is this? Fun kit. Do I want to? No, I don't. I don't know what it is. I don't want to know what it is. I'll just leave that right there. You know me. You have seen it plenty of times when you've come over where I'm like, ooh, shiny red dot. What's that? Oh, what's that? What's that? Notifications are the worst. Pulling myself away from the notifications? Huh. It's like impossible.
Impossible.
Thank you. Mwah. Good morning. I feel like there's a spot like right here.
I was like, who are you saying thank you to? It must pop up on you before it pops up on mine.
Usually that's the case, just because there's usually like a 10-second delay. Sometimes it's better, but Blood Moon will tell you the same thing. We're both in the same room, and I'll read something, and she's got like a 10-second delay in between reading it. It's whatever. It's TikTok being the fabulous TikTok that it is. TikTok be TikToking.
Okay, don't judge me. I drink coffee with a straw. And it is warm coffee, not hot coffee.
I don't drink coffee. Don't judge me.
Well, people like... I like drinking with a straw. That's the only way you can get me to actually drink something.
And here's the thing, especially when it comes to makeup. We'll typically leave rings around different things if we're drinking out of it. Utilize a straw. Besides, I have metal straws, so it doesn't matter if I
have metal straws too, but I still use my short plastic ones for my coffee mugs.
Now, is that a plastic one or is that a silicone?
What?
Is it a plastic or a silicone?
Plastic. Like, this is from a dollar store. Or, yeah, like this Dollar Tree.
And it's not melting? Ooh.
No.
No, that's that thicker plastic, though. See, when you say plastic, I'm thinking it's that paper thin garbage.
No. Like
that's a thicker straw.
Yeah. But I also don't have scorching hot. I don't like anything scorching hot. I'm not the scorching hot kind of person.
Yeah, gotta be careful of microplastic.
I know. My dad hates the fact that I...
Yeah, next time stop by and we'll really make that hair blue. Thank you all for liking the live. We're at 2.7K taps. Appreciate you all.
Where do you see that at? Or is that just
so just above my name, right there, or just below my name, you see a heart shape, and then right next to it, it says 2.7K for me. For you, it might say 2 point something, because again, TikTok is TikToking. Is red my natural hair color? No, it is not. That is a good question. No, mine is, let's see, I've had different hairstylists call it dirty blonde. I've had others call it light brown. Whatever. That's the kind of hair I got. Y'all be able to see like the full effect of how long my hair is when I get to that point. That's like
mine. I think you have the same hair color as I do, like natural.
I do believe so. I think yours is a tad bit darker than mine is, though.
It could, yeah.
But again, like everything down here is going to be lighter because I used that Arctic Fox Bleach Plus.
Okay.
Oh,
I'm going to use this
Arctic Fox Bleach. Palace? Palace, yeah, we're going to go with that. Complete hair lightening kit. And then the actual color that I have on right now is this one right here. That's the brand I use and everything.
Okay.
I do this because a lot of times people are like, oh, hey, what product? And I'm like, here, right from the box. Because if you want me to actually remember all this, I applied it to my hair and I walked away. Like, you know what I mean? I don't remember that. Okay. Yes, if I did want to file it in memory, I could totally do that because I've done it plenty of times before. But I really don't want to have to remember all that. Like, I've got it in my phone, so if I go to the store and I need it, I know what I'm grabbing. And for me to hold the color, I use the Herbal Essence, just because that doesn't have the stuff in it that makes it come out. But yeah, y'all don't be afraid to ask questions.
Mine's natural.
I love answering
I got
questions.
natural dark blue though. Oh, that would be the coolest though if you have a baby instead of a redhead, it's a blue head.
Oh,
That'd be so awesome.
yeah, that is one thing that I really enjoy about anime is how they like infuse different colors to people's hair, and I'm like, yes. It's like that with my wife's watching Dr. Stone again all over, and I like the hair he has because it goes from like a white tipped and then it goes like a kind of like a sea foam.
Okay.
And then it turns into like a darker green. And I'm like, oh, if that was a natural hair color. I mean,
nobody would ever be dyeing their hair.
Right. You're like, I don't know. I think I would want to have natural hot pink hair. That would be fun. Could you imagine that over time as you get older, the way in which it fades? Just from, like, old age. Oh, no, I lost a bunch of my peoples. Well, that's okay. Things happen. We're still here to spread love and positivity until 10. And even then, I'm just trying to spread that love and positivity that's long-lasting to help everybody get through the weekend until we're back live with Juno again. And I do believe that Ezra, at some point in time, is going to go live as well. She, I don't think I told you yet this last night, Mama Moesha. She is in Florida.
Oh, yeah.
She's in Florida until, I think she said
Yeah, you showed me the sunset.
Yes, she was live. We watched the sunset. It was great. I don't know if you were reading the chat or not earlier, but unfortunately, the sunrise is not something that she can see, so we won't be able to watch that. But, like I was telling people, that if they actually went to YouTube, the actual place that she's staying at has recordings of the sunrise and the sunset. So, if any of you all by chance miss her live, y'all can go on over to YouTube and see what she experiences. At least for this week. And alright, let's actually start applying some makeup. This should be fun. Just checking to see what you've got done so far. While I was yakking away.
I'm trying to fix my eyeshadow because my eyes keep watering.
Almost all of it.
Yeah, I started to apply the...
It has taken me a long time to get to the frame of mind where Juno is at, where, yes, we're working on setting things up for the makeup and the look for the day, but we're also talking and engaging and communicating with everybody. So it gets to that point where it's not, okay, my makeup's done, bye, everybody, I'm gone. Like, Here we are, like, 46 minutes into it, and now I'm going to start applying my makeup.
I didn't even realize that.
What? That I didn't even apply any makeup
No,
yet?
that it's been 46 minutes.
Hey, time flies. when you have a very close friend up in a box with you. Actually, it's just, that was just a little extra butter. No, just time flies in general. Anytime you have anybody up in a box or you're having a good conversation or communication with people, it's meant to be fun. If you're going live and you feel it's a chore, you might want to reevaluate how you go live or how you go about it.
Where's
all right, baby? What were you saying? Oops, she got hyper-focused for a minute, y'all.
Yeah, I was doing this demon trap.
Oh! No! Nope, I do not use those things.
Hold on.
Things away from me.
Hold on.
Holding on.
I'll be back.
Okay.
Are you capping out here? Okay, just want to make sure nobody was at the door. Alright.
Andy, good morning! How are you, lovey? If I look like I'm backwards, it's because I turned my mirror off. So this is the lopsided face y'all see. This is my friend that I talk about all the time. She's a photographer. Oh, wait, you missed a spot. I'm just playing. You didn't miss a spot.
I was like, where?
She's over here looking
I don't see it.
Miss a spot. Where? Oh, no. Andy, this is the first time that she's actually like up in a box. She's done it one other time with a friend of mine that I call my TikTok brother. But I think that was more just audio. I don't think your video was working. I don't
remember. I don't think I was on video yet.
Nope, I don't think you had video access yet. But you know what? You do now. So now you are my co-host every Saturday. Woohoo! See what I mean? Like, the tattoo's still there, but you can tell where it's broken apart in some spots.
It's too tiny on here. I can't really see it. Bring him closer, baby. Just kidding. Sorry.
Hey now, hey.
A little bit in the moment there, sorry.
Already got in trouble yesterday, so I couldn't go live on this account yesterday. But that's okay. Speaking of, use that as a segue for a second. So,
I've always wanted to have an alt account. A segue. Isn't that like segue. The Paul? Is it Paul?
It's a moment in the conversation where you can like switch.
No, I know what subjects. That one. I meant like a segue, like that you write on, isn't it? Like,
oh, that's like, segue.
Paul Blart from Mall Cop.
Yeah.
Isn't that what that is?
Not sure. I always thought that was just one of those
I feel like
scooter things that you don't need a handle for, and then they put a handle on it. Yeah, but see, here's the thing: is now I can take this live because there's no music in the background. I could take this live and I could put it on YouTube, and there's no copyright violations because I don't have any other background music. You see what I'm doing?
Gotcha.
So it's still, I'm trying to. Does the lives
actually like save to your?
They save to your device. Like not save to your device. What they do, like for you, you won't have a copy because I think I have you just set up with the basics. So like if something happens and say I walk away for some second and somebody says something wrong, like for example, if you tap on Blood Moon, you should be able to tap right next to where she did a comment, right?
Mm-hmm.
And if you look at your options, it'll say mute account. You see that? Taking a moment for a second to show her how to work being a moderator.
The only thing it has is like how many followers, the fact that she's a moderator,
Good morning,
no
Andy.
bio. What?
Good morning, Andy. Right. So, another example. So, Andy just left a comment. The good morning, my beautiful snow. So, if you tap on her, I don't think you're going to be able to see that list that I was talking
I
about.
can follow her. I'm following you.
Yeah. Oh, for sure. Go ahead and follow her.
Oh, you followed me too.
Welcome back, baby. But yeah, so anybody that's not a moderator, you can tap on them and you can mute their comment. And I just do that in general, especially like for close friends, people that I trust. So that way they can help me make sure that the chat stays a positive and safe environment for everybody that's in here. Safety for me is most important for everybody that follows me. There's enough problems in the world that they don't need those problems from the world jumping in here and becoming an issue. I freely stand up here as bait just to spread my love and positivity. So if something comes my way, typically I turn it into a funny, and if they persist, then I simply mute. If they directly try to communicate with an individual in here in a negative way, I mute them immediately. The goal in muting them is still leaves them in a position to experience the positivity, but also does not let them spread their negativity and dampen the mood in the live. So again, it maintains that safe and viable emotional supporting area. Hey Kayla, thank you for coming back. Welcome back. So it's just, sorry, I had a brain for a second. It's extremely important to maintain that positive charged atmosphere. Yes, I could allow the negativity to come in and flood the chat, whatever else. Juno, good morning. How are you doing today, Lovey? How did you sleep? How was your weekend treating you? And I'm just letting you know, Mama Moesha, that if you're gone for, I think, more than 5 minutes, it might drop you. Just hop back in.
I was just trying
to
share to a couple people, like my sister.
Oh, you're good.
My sisters.
Thank you. Mwah. I do love that. Crystal Dreams tiara. Doop. So Juno, here's another one of my new tops.
I freaking love those tops.
Sorry, I can't wait to like go through and like show everybody all of them.
Yeah.
Obviously, I just want to show the tops. But because there's this one, there's another one that kind of has like a pink hue to it that has some crosses on it, and I can't remember what the other one looks like. And I'm not showing them right now because I definitely want it to be one of those things. That was into you.
It was just this.
I know, right?
What was that?
Juno, she's new to all of this. It's a heart hand.
Okay. I'm just like, ooh, shiny
is,
with everything.
I know. Ooh, squirrel, shiny. This is the fabulous woman right here that did all my photography.
I totally appreciate your help yesterday.
Andy, you are fine. Like I said, you did all of the right things. We handled it on our end. You're good. You literally did everything right. I will never encourage somebody to block somebody, but if you feel there's a bunch of negativity and you know in your heart it is not true, I encourage you to remove that from your life. It is so very vitally important that you maintain your positivity. So yes, there's plenty of times, like, don't get me wrong, when a friend is in need and they want to talk, be there for that friend. But if you just experience raw negativity from somebody and you don't see it ever being a positive experience, by all means, remove that from your life. You deserve to be happy. You truly do. Yes, I understand. I as a person that strives to be accepted by all, has fought very hard internally when it comes to negativity coming my way. But again, it has taken me that time to realize my worth, my self-importance, and that it is very important to draw a line in the sand and say, this is a no for me. Because you will have those people in your life that do reach out and are completely negative about somebody that you are passionate about, somebody that brings you positive energy.
I experienced this on Bailey.
You do.
Go on.
I'm a very emotional individual. This is nothing new.
And that the negativeness from other people because I'm friends with you. Like,
yes. And that's the idea, though, is there's those people that are negative, that speak negative about
just like,
me.
And then I'm going to do what I'm going to do.
But, and that's done deliberately. Yes, it starts to hurt and affect you, but it's also designed to cause you to sever those positive connections that you have with that individual. Like, for me, as an example, they know by severing that connection that eventually it'll roll back and hurt me as well. And that's unfortunate that just by me and you being friends, that you're experiencing that. Because really and truly, I'm just up here spreading positivity and love. I totally understand that, Andy. That is why I'm speaking vaguely and not in any way, shape, or form direct about anything. Because things like that happen. And you handled it very well. It's much like Mama Muisha was saying. They know that you know that person. And so they're trying to create a void in between the two. It's nothing to do with you directly. It's literally they see possibly that you were in here at some point in time. Ooh, mirror. I started getting the squirrely thing. I was trying to figure out what the reflection was. They seen that, and so they engaged you accordingly. That is all they were doing. That's it. Plain and simple. No, you don't know that person. I didn't even know the person. I had to go look to see who person was. I don't know them. I've never seen them before. They've never even been in here. But that's the thing. I always encourage people to not just hear something and take it at face value. Like, you didn't. You clearly didn't. But there are people out there that hear something and take it as factual. And realistically, a lot of times it's a misguided individual, a third party that's misguided, and they just simply don't like said people like me. It's just how it goes. That's the nature of negativity. But we counter that with our positivity, with our love.
Sorry, I hear music that my husband's playing. So I'm dancing to it.
Well, I appreciate that, Andy. But also, remember, it's not your job to protect me. Okay? So don't put yourself in that position. I tell my family all the time. I have even told my friend that if something bad happens, I freely give you permission to run the other way. I know she won't.
No.
I know she won't. That's why she laughed. I'm sorry, I had a Lego piece.
I may be 5 foot, but
I know she won't. I know she won't. But I've had that discussion with my family. There has not been that type of situation. Hi, Kelly. There's not been that situation. But it's one of those things that I prepare my family for. She's my family. And I just prepare them for that. I doubt that would ever happen. I mean, I do live where I live. And that's not going to change. I'm never going to be in that position where
we can move to Ireland. Let's move to Ireland.
I know, Lovey. And I really appreciate that. That means I
have my hair pinned back.
That means so much to me, and I know it means so much to everybody else. What?
Should I pin my hair back, or should I just leave it down?
I would leave it down. Show off that beautiful dark blue hair that you got going on. Okay. I always just put my hair up like one when I'm doing my morning live, just so that way I don't have the random straggles of hair everywhere when I'm trying to apply makeup. And or if I'm doing dishes, because my hair's long enough that it'll just sit in the soapy water now.
If I'm just sitting around, my hair is going back. I can't handle the all in the face.
Yeah.
Which is so funny, because I remember as a kid, my mom always yelling at me to get my hair out of my face.
See,
because I was literally like the kid that is like...
It's funny you say that, because I was the emo kid that always had the one eye completely covered.
Gotcha. My mom used to call me it. I used to part my hair straight down the middle, and I had a lot more hair until I had kids. I used to dye my hair. It took 2 boxes, and it still dried out.
I know, right?
So before I had kids, I had a lot more hair.
It's freaking phenomenal. But that's the thing. You have kids, and then your hair starts thinning and falling out and whatever else. It's called stress.
Yeah.
Kids are stressful.
Especially the older one.
Hey. I have, I'll be honest, I have mentioned Annalie, okay?
She's different.
She's a little hellion.
Mm-hmm.
Sorry I disappeared. I was leaving a comment. You're good, Lovey.
Oh, thank you. Thank you, Andy. I'm trying to get caught up on these comments. Thank you.
Hey, it takes a minute. But you know what? You keep sticking with me on Saturdays, and you're just gonna click with all of it.
There will be some Saturdays that I will not be able to because of being gone for the reenactment.
Yes, no, and I'm well aware of that, and that is why hopefully
I could go live and be like, "This is what I'm doing this weekend."
I would be perfectly fine with that.
My garb
Just like you didn't know I was going to ask you any photography questions either. Kind of blindsided you with that.
Well, I'm good with it. Got any more questions? Hit me
questions are fun. That's what I tell people all the time. I'm like, freely open questions. Just go for it.
Oh,
Fair enough. Fair enough. I actually got to the point now where I actually turned my comments on my videos back on because there's a way to go into your settings and make it to where the only people that can leave comments are friends.
mm,
I actually finally had the courage to go back through and open it up for everybody.
mm.
Well, because before I didn't want to go through all of the trigger words. So what I ended up doing was I just made it to where only friends could comment on my stuff.
You know, I would have been really good at that thing that Juno did. What was it, like 2 weekends ago? Because
Okay, which one thing?
I don't use any. I have brushes. I just got to clean them.
Oh,
I
I
have
was telling you
brushes.
to get up in
I
a
have to
box and
clean
come do
them.
it.
So I haven't cleaned my brushes yet. So
I actually bought brush cleaner.
I just figured I would just use regular soap. Juno's probably gonna come at me and be like, "No,
Oh no!
tell me your ways."
So we have a mystery competition coming up on Wednesdays. Juno's trying to do like a competition every
I love the fact that
Wednesday.
she's doing that.
I missed last Wednesday. Not that I wasn't down to the thing. Wait, what? Wait, what? Huh?
Oh, I was talking
Somebody
about the challenge.
No, I was messing with Juno.
No, I know. I'm. She said, "Wait,
Mistaken.
what?" I missed it, and I was talking about how you
Go
did
ahead.
that challenge, and I would have been really good at it because I don't ever use my brushes because I haven't cleaned them. And then I said that I was going to use soap to clean them, but Juno don't come after me. Good morning. Why did?
And then I was taking
And then
that,
she was
that
yeah. Go ahead.
minute to say that Wednesday we were doing a mystery challenge. And then I was explaining that I didn't participate last Wednesday because as much as everything was extremely positive on Wednesday, it was freaking emotionally exhausting
Mm.
after all the pictures and stuff. And it's not like you were having me do like crazy outlandish poses or something. It was just all the emotional feedback. You know what I mean? That I was just experiencing from the world.
No, that's
If
the
you use
wonderfulness
soap,
of
use
being an
Dawn.
empath.
Make sure you get all the soap out and dry them completely. See, she didn't come at you. She just gave you some more tips. But yeah, if we're doing a challenge, hop up. You know, I mean, like last
I
Wednesday,
don't
it
know
was
why I missed that one. I'm trying to
it was
think back
Meraki
to.
specific. So like you needed to
Yeah.
have the palette to play the TikTok
Yeah,
Meraki.
it was tic-tac-toe, wasn't it?
Yep, tic tac toe using the Meraki palette.
Yeah. That was awesome.
Yep,
This-
doesn't take much, just a drop. Just a little drop will do you. I'm not sure where that came from. Whatever. But yes, exactly. Being an empath is not all that it's cracked up to be.
I'm a sponge. I absorb energies around
Well,
me.
and that's the thing. That's still
Like
an empath,
this
but you're
is
a sponge
exhausting to
empath.
me.
Yeah. It's a lot of other training that I had to do to kind of like essentially what I did was what happens here stays here. Like once I end the live, like I'm done talking about it. You know what I mean? That way every live is new. It's refreshing. It's not, oh, this happened last time I was doing it. Like don't get me wrong, I may discuss it at times through the day, but like by the next day, just drop it completely.
What are we talking about dropping?
The emotional baggage of the live, like you were just
Oh,
talking
yeah.
about how like it's emotionally exhausting just
I
being up
thought
here
you were
talking.
talking about something in the comments.
Mm-mm.
So I
Nope.
was like, wait a second.
Ooh. Next week's mystery challenge will test people. Ooh. Testing. Like a 1, 2, 3, a brake check, or do you feel that voltage? Questions. Somebody questions? Yes, there is a mystery challenge coming up this Wednesday. Still trying to figure out which direction I'm going with my makeup.
Well, is that what you're planning on wearing today?
Yes.
Okay.
Planning on wearing this, and so far for jewelry, I have picked out some moons with skulls on it, and
But everything is
my
basically black, white, and
yes, yes,
okay.
like yes, there's a touch of color. Like this is like a really soft purple.
You should just do like the smoky eye with like a touch of color. Do you have any color in like your jewelry or anything? No.
No, let's see here. I will show you. So these are the earrings that I'm gonna go with.
Okay.
These are just like a dark silver with some dark black
Sorry for being so
inset color. Sorry for being so what?
wiggly. I'm
Oh,
adjusting.
you're doing fine. Wiggle, wiggle, wiggle.
Wiggle, wiggle.
I don't know what
Yeah.
to do. And that's the
Okay.
necklace. Until further notice, Wednesdays are the challenge. Hear ye, hear ye.
um why what did you do color on your eyelids yet? I can't really see.
Just the lower section of the upper eyelid.
Okay.
So I'm probably gonna go in
I would
with
do
this.
either a natural or a smoky eye. Since you don't have a whole lot of color.
Well,
You
I
don't
was
have
gonna go with the Enigma on the inside of the upper eye, just because there is gold on the necklace.
Ooh, okay.
Mm-hmm. And then probably the other one is probably going to be either Sudade, which is that like shimmery black, or Fear, which is also another shimmery black, but it's almost got like a darker hue to it. Danielle, thank you for tapping. Thank you for liking the live. So we didn't really talk about what you're planning on doing this weekend. You got anything going on this weekend?
Hmm.
Hmm.
No, I mean we might run out and try finding something to do, but I don't think we have really anything. We don't have any like set plans. We might go to a park or something for like a hike.
Okay.
We've been doing that for the past couple weekends. It's more of a Sunday thing.
Got you. Me too. I'm excited. I like the idea of doing every Wednesday night challenges. This would be fun. So now that we know that you can actually officially go live and that you have camera access, Wednesday nights, usually starting at 7. Maybe 7:30 if we're waiting for people to come in.
On Wednesdays or on Saturdays?
It's a Wednesday event that we're
Okay.
doing with
Okay.
the
Like I
on the
don't
Gem Sport
want to
Network
wake up at
page.
7.
No, I'm talking about at night. 7 at
Oh,
night.
oh, okay.
7 in the morning on a weekday? No. No, I usually get up at 7:30 and we go live and do our mornings with get ready with us, predominantly Juno, but
My
to get
ears.
ready with us.
Oh,
What?
just trying to discover things.
Oh,
Thank you.
discovering things.
Um, I don't know what these points do, but thank you to the gem support Danielle, Cat Brat, Andy, and Blood Moon for all of the points.
Well, you can either save up enough to cash them out or you can regift them in other lives.
What's doing the cash out? What's that?
I don't really know. It essentially just literally takes the points and turns them into actual like viable money.
Oh.
I don't do that. I usually do mine to do like outsourcing and meeting new people and
Do
just
they
brighten
just build
people's
up
day.
though?
Yeah, they do.
Like,
Yeah, they roll over, they build up. It's not like, oh, you have until the end of the month to pull them out or they disappear. Oh, geez, if that was the case, nobody would be on here. Not true. There's a lot of people that are on here that just genuinely like to gift people to gift people. Me, I just, if I see somebody down, I throw a gift just to get a smile. Brighten some random person's day. It's fun. Let's see, because this is a little bit darker translating than I want. So I'm going to go back in with Arias to brighten it up some more. Hi, Tina. Good morning. Thank you for joining us this beautiful early Saturday morning. I'm up here with my fabulous friend, Mama Moesha. Glad you popped up today, Lovey. I definitely held down the fort last week, but last Saturday, but you know, it was different. And hopefully it gets to the point where my wife is starting to feel better and Blood Moon will come up in here too. And we'll really have some fun. She's making breakfast right now. Don't worry, she'll get me later.
I want some. What you making for breakfast?
I don't know what she's planning on making for breakfast. She's been partial to oatmeal lately.
That actually sounds really good. Some oatmeal.
Hot oats. I think I heard her saying something about apple and cinnamon or something like that.
Ooh, that's one of my faves. Or no, that is my favorite, the apple cinnamon one.
I'm still holding down the fort with the fasting, so I don't eat until like 3. But I definitely hydrate. Speaking of, while you're over there sipping on coffee.
It's all gone.
Oh no, you have to brew more.
Oh no, it's just my cup is gone. Sorry.
No, no, no. No, no, no.
What's tap tap
So you
tap
remember
mean?
Tap tap tap. It just boosts the live up.
Oh.
It gets the room blowing. Like right now, there is on mine. It says 4.1K. There's 6 people in the room. Ideally, what we're shooting for is 1K tap per person.
What does 4.2K mean?
4.2K is 4.2K taps. That is how many people are down there.
Oh, okay.
Tippy tapping away. They're practicing.
Sorry.
No, it's definitely fun when you have friends up here that know you. Like, know you. What else you checking out on the screen?
Oh, I just had some
this is fun. It's like a kid in a candy store. She's trying to figure out all the fancy buttons and switches and ooh, what's that do?
I was looking at my notifications that time.
Ah. You kind of see what this looks like. All blended in. So what I was actually thinking about doing was going over here and going boop.
Wait, which one was that again?
That one's the little rainbow paws.
Oh, okay. Oops. Stop.
Yay! Juno got her 1K. Ooh. She's better at counting that stuff than me. Occasionally I tap, 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 and then I walk away for a second, and I tap, tap, tap some more, and then I get distracted with something shiny on the floor or the pallet or something somewhere, and I forget. See you over here tap, tap, tapping now. Thank you for joining me this morning. It means a lot.
Oh, yeah. What does explore mean?
I don't know. Watch her hit the button and go flying somewhere else. Well, that's what that did. Like I said, worst thing that's going to happen is you're going to re-request and pop back up in a box. That's all that's going to happen. Oh, Juno's down there doing more than 1K in taps. I see you.
It's going between Andy and Gemsport Network with the whole liked the live. It's funny.
That's how I know she's still down there tapping, even though she's like, I got my 1K. She harps on us all the time whenever we go past 1K in taps. I don't know. What you looking at, Juno? Huh? Just brightening up the bottom of the eyelid with Deer? DER? I'm not even sure if I'm pronouncing that correctly. But that's from the Rocky Season 1. Or Rocky. Arise Cosmetic. Jeez. The Arise Season 1 palette.
Send it a tiny diny.
I don't grr.
Rar.
Now it's your turn to roar.
Mine? Grr, rar.
Yeah.
Yay. So the lives don't actually like stay on Facebook. For you. 1, 2, 3, 4 times. What'd you send me 4 of?
It's the TikTok emoji thing.
Oh, thank you.
So it's called a TikTok. See, like right there next to it, it says, Gem Support Network sent Mama Moesha TikTok 4 times. Mwah.
Thank you for coming and
Love your face. You have a great weekend, you know. It's her anniversary, y'all. I mean, technically it was the 10th, but they're celebrating it this weekend.
Like you and I'm trying to use usernames. Yeah, thank you. I'm trying to use usernames.
You say that or SSQ, that's fine.
Okay.
Nobody knows what that is, and that's fine, but, you know, whatever. We all have our little pet names for our significant others. Krista, good morning.
Always be your... Thank you. I love that.
Yes, Juno's always be your authentic self.
And that is like one of my favorite lines.
You know, that's like my be the positive person the world needs today.
Yeah, exactly. I love those.
We all got our little catchphrases. My favorite part is at the end of the live where we all go through our little cycle of everybody says their thing before we close out. I love it. Perfect way to end a live. So what do we think? Is this translating good?
Your guys' anniversary is the 17th, right?
That is correct. Well, there was 2. There was one on the 7th. And then there was when I initially proposed, which also became our marriage date, which is the 17th.
Okay.
Just trying to keep it simple. In my mind, anyways.
The things that pop up at the top, they zoom off before I could actually like finish reading.
Well, okay, you're talking about the banner that headline flashes across the screen, right?
Yeah.
That actually purports. Jeez, now it's my turn to not know how to talk. That is actually boosting people that pay for the subscriptions or people that are on the tier A, blah, 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 whatever. If you're a tier A, it'll promote you and say, you know, blah, blah, blah is at tier A. And then whoever they're combating back and forth. So, like, the next time somebody takes that tier 1 top shelf place, their name will come up across the banner. And they'll flop back and forth.
Oh, okay.
Thank you. I am literally just putting product and making it blend and working it again. So far, what you see on the bottom eyelid is right here. I think it's deer or something. DER is what that is. Then I also, on the top, I used a moment in time palette, which is the lower upper eyelid, which is this one right here. These don't have names because it's literally moment in time. This was from Arise Cosmetics moment in time. It was inspired by his mom, and his mom is an Alzheimer's patient. So literally, it's you have a moment in time, and the colors for that are purple. That's why it's predominantly a purple palette. Purple, all the way on the outside walls.
Hold on,
and then some other colors are in there. So let's see here. What else did I do? And then I went to the Meraki. And I need to get better at telling y'all what I'm using when I use it. I went ahead with the Enigma. And then I realized that was a little bit dark. So then I also hit it with the Arius, which is right here. And that's how I really got this blend in. Let's see here. I also used Sudade, which is the inner or the outer eye on the top here. And then I go through with the same rag that I had initially used to wipe off whatever possible residue I had on my face this morning. It's still a little damp. I go through and I use that to clean up the edges whenever I'm just doing my makeup, just to keep my lines where they need to be. Thank you. I do try. Sometimes it translates properly, sometimes it doesn't, but that's okay. Every time you step out of the box and you try something new, just remember if you like it. Welcome back, Tina. And if it's something that you like, then try to build off of it or try to reestablish it in another look. And just continue to experiment. Because a lot of times it was just literally throwing some product on and then I do a quick swipe on it and it turned out however it turned out. I'm starting to get to that point where I'm starting to do some more detail work. I'm constantly on the lookout to see if Arise re-adds their finishing brushes. They've got detail brushes that are each brush is actually 2 brushes in one. Both sides open up. I think I showed you it.
Mm-hmm.
I know I bought it for SSQ.
Yes. I know what you're talking about.
Yes, occasionally I've been like, oh, I'm just going to borrow this. I haven't, but I've wanted to because I really want to add that to my collection, as well as I have all of the lippies except for one hard stick. So I'm getting to that point where I will eventually have all of the hard sticks. If he ever restocks them. I did another order because another thing when we were doing the TikTok Meraki, the Meraki set was on a discount, and Juno's code, which I still believe is 20% off. So if you're in the mood to buy some Arise Cosmetics today, go to arise.com, or you could even actually you can click on me and you can go to my beacon, and down there you'll see Arise Cosmetics and Drake Cosmetics, and that'll give you a link to directly go there. If you're trying to do a 4-way split pay, then you actually have to go to their website, which is literally arisecosmetics.com or drakecosmetics.com. Go in, use the code GEM24. By using the code GEM24 on Arise Cosmetics right now, you will save 20% off of your cart order. If you go to Drake, you will save 10% off, just because Christopher has not gone to Arise website yet because he's got some stuff going on with his mom. I hope she is doing well. And you can go in there and get 20% off your cart. I promote with that for them. I don't have a promotion code, but they're the first makeup kit that I've gotten my hands on, and because of them, I'm able to create the looks that y'all see every day. These 3 palettes that I have right here has literally been every single one of my looks. So this is just one of those things where it really just solidifies that you get all of these different options by just buying a couple palettes. So I'm very thankful for them in general.
I mean, for it being like the gluten-free and all the different powders,
gluten-free,
and all
talc-free. There's another one I'm forgetting.
but like it's good stuff and it's at a really like nice price. It's
Yeah,
not
no,
like
there's
it's not cheap stuff, but it's not like, oh, it's gonna be $8 for one color. It's a
exactly
nice.
it's top of the line stuff at not top of the line prices.
Exactly. There we go.
That is truly the best part about sticking with indie brands, which is literally indie brands is just a fancy way of saying privately owned businesses.
Yeah.
So it's really good product for the money that you're paying. It truly is. I mean I can't say enough good things about the lippies. I'm a lippy girl. I love lippies. Um, in fact, that was the plan in the beginning. Was I was just gonna buy the lippies, and then one of the lippies, like the Arise Cosmetics, came with 3 individual lippies. I'll actually show them because obviously I have them. This is Virago. You can tell it's a part of the Meraki collection because it's gold. I just love these because they look like certain kinds of shells. This is Yukia. And last but not least, that was only available if you bought the Arise Cosmetic Meraki full collection. And this is the Fika. I
Fika.
love the Fika. Fika's friggin' awesome. Like, if I was going to say there's a color in here that really matches my hair, it would be more so of, like, the Fika. I know it looks like it's orange. It is not orange. It looks like that in the bottle, but it definitely looks different outside of the bottle, which is great. But that's one of those things that was a limited edition. You could really only get that if you bought the whole collection. But I had initially bought it for my wife, and then I decided I wanted it. And then that actually made Juno nervous because she is the one that actually bought the Moment in Time for me. And it was the Moment in Time full collection. So it gave me the 2 purple lippies, which we have Mindful and we have Thoughtful. Thoughtful looks black, but it's just a really dark, deep purple. And it came with the purple eyeliner that you seen me use a second ago. Because you know, Mama Malisha, I don't typically use eyeliners, at least not the pencils.
Yeah.
And I do use it. I use it because I'm trying to get used to it because I would like to get to that point where I'm getting into those. So let's see here. Wow, we are. Today is definitely moving right along compared to what it did last week.
Yeah.
But like I said, last week was like a low and slow kind of thing going on.
Can I just say, like, I have this jealousy for, like, especially SSQ and you, because I'm not that adventurous with, like, makeup. I just recently started using, like, actual color instead of just, like, the brown.
Uh-huh.
But, like, the lipstick is one thing. Like, your dark, yeah, or the, like, the purples and the reds and stuff. Like, you guys and your lipsticks, it's like, I wish I don't, even if I had that confidence to, I just don't think that it would look the greatest on me to have those exotic colors for lipstick.
I love the
I've done
exotic colors.
I've done more like I have a pink that's not much different from like the natural pink in my lips.
Uh-huh.
And then I have like darker reds, but not like a red. It's like a natural kind of red.
Right.
I don't know how to describe that, but
You usually stick with like
More neutral.
more neutral tones.
I'm too terrified to adventure out.
Well, don't be, because like I said, if there's a look that doesn't quite translate, you can always actually. I think if you watch the video that I posted this morning, that was a fine example because what I actually did was I had messed up on my makeup that day. And I actually wiped it away on live and I started from scratch all over again. That's really the nice thing about makeup is that even if it's not translating properly for you, you can always go back through and wipe it away. You can literally always do a reset. And at the end of the day, there's not a right or wrong way to do your makeup. Yeah, sure, there's others that have spent years and years and years perfecting whatever technique they have. And there's a lot of times that it looks flawless, but there's a lot of big name brand people that continuously do their makeup every day. And they do stuff along the lines of use tape to get fine lines. They have tips and tricks that they've learned along the way. So it's okay to be adventurous. It's okay to ad lib, so to speak. So like this, I want a specific color today. I don't have the specific color that I want, so I'm building a color.
So you're mixing and experimenting.
I'm mixing, yes, but not really experimenting. I think this is like the third time that I've done a combination like this.
Oh, okay. Well, it was an experiment at one point.
Mm-hmm. Actually, night before yesterday. Night before last. That sounded freaking weird. I was actually in the bathroom. Well, that's where we're at right now, is in the bathroom. And decided to experiment with it. This is a combination of Jack, Passion, and Power.
Okay.
So I'm using all of these to give me like a creamy burgundy highlight look. And then I'm just going through and I'm cleaning up the edges and making sure it's all really blended in good. So now it's a purpose, but it's got red highlight in it. Instead of just a really dark, deep red. And then for the areas that you want that really good finish, I just literally just took a Q-tip with some water. And I'll rub back and forth, and then I'll get my fine lines.
Does Arise and Drake, do they have is it strictly just makeup, or is there more like is there other things like moisturizers and lotion?
There's moisturizers, there's lotions. Drake is very well known for when you place an order, they send you like a hand moisturizer of some sort.
Okay.
Just because as much as we moisturize and we hydrate the face, we forget our hands.
Oh yeah, my hands are really dry right now.
Mine are too. Yesterday you see me put lotion on because I'm still HRT is great. HRT has been kind to me. Amy was messing with me the one day when she was like, "Oh yeah," uh, she was throwing out an age group, and I'm like, I was born in '88. She's like, "No, you weren't. There is no way you were born in '88." I'm like, "Yeah,
That was.
yeah." Hi Zoe, good morning. Um, age reverting has happened a little bit as far as like skin goes because
Mm-hmm.
it's not it's not thick, calloused, and overly tight anymore. It's softer. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But there are still areas where where I continued to have calluses and whatever other stuff. So moisturizer is very important. Um, so that's something that Drake does all the time. Is they'll send a little moisturizer or something or other. I'm not sure if it's with every order. It's kind of one of those things like they sneak it in. If they sneak it in, if they don't, then they don't. Um, but I like to look at Arise Cosmetics and Drake Cosmetics is literally sister companies. So what
Yeah.
one doesn't do, the other one does. Like for mascara, obviously this one is Arise. I finally went out of my way. Mama Moesha knows this. I finally went out of my way and I got this instead of going to Five Below and getting their mascara. I love this brush. This brush is friggin' awesome.
Isn't it the it's not like
It's
actual bristles, it's the
silicone.
silicone.
Silicone bristles. Friggin' awesome. Thank you for the tap, Zoe. Zoe, this is my really close friend. She's local. She's just down the road from me. She's actually the one that did my photography photos. That I will be actually, if y'all found me in the For You page or you all clicked on the live the old school way, my live profile. Actually, y'all can see it right now if you grab the screen and you swipe to the left. You'll see on the side there, and you can see that I actually uploaded one of those. It's a picture of me and my wife smooching on the bench. This woman right
One
here
of my
took
favorite
that.
pictures.
This woman right here took that picture. Ow, that hurt.
I bet.
Ow. Oh no, I ruined it. I gotta wipe it all away. No, I'm playing. I'm
I
not
was about
about to
to say,
recreate
no,
this
you're
thing.
not.
No. I will do some fancy stuff with some eyeliner here in a second if I need to. But in this situation, what you can do is you can dry this off and you can pick it out. It just take me a minute, actually. Speaking of Arise, they also have some other stuff.
Yeah, I know fan.
Well,
Obviously.
I have two of the shirts.
Oh, they have two shirts now?
No, they have more than that.
Oh.
But you know me, I like to be able to wear mine around the house and stuff like that. So like I got the 5X. Like obviously I'm not a 5X, but
no, but it's the big comfy shirt.
I like the swimming room, okay?
Yeah.
Wow, actually threw it today.
They have the necklace and then they just got earrings, didn't they? To match the necklace.
The earrings are still not on the site, but you are okay. Right. I do have the earrings. Oh,
so that's a good idea to keep them all together. I never.
Oh, absolutely, yes. If you have closed clasped earrings like this, I always would recommend that you hang them this way. Because here's the thing. Juno's actually sending me some of her old things that held her jewelry.
Mm-hmm.
Because one of the things this year, I think it's I want to say their 5th wedding anniversary.
Mm-hmm.
Well, if you follow the old school traditional way of doing weddings, like this year it's wood themed. So things that are wood in would be what you would gift each other. So what her wife bought her was this really nice makeup, or not, I was going to say makeup, was really nice jewelry holder that is a full-length mirror.
Oh, I love those.
But it opens up to a giant frigging jewelry box, okay?
Mm-hmm.
In that situation, she has hanging claws for the actual necklaces, and she has little loop areas where the individual earrings go. If you don't have that and you just have hanging hooks, I would suggest that you pair those together. So the chain hangs them is what they hang from.
Sorry.
But that's really the best way. Like, I like to hang my jewelry up. Not quite dry. But we were definitely dry enough, though. Oh, look at that. Q-tip and look saved. Whew. Not really worried about it. I usually film some stuff, I take some cute pictures, and 9 times out of 10 I already remove it anyways. Yeah, my hair is looking more and more orange. I'm okay with that, though. I decided, I know I was on the fence with it at some point in time with you when we were having a discussion, but I think I'm going to let this grow the way that it's growing and just get to that point where I'm back to natural hair color. Because, like, once I drop my hair and y'all get to see it, like, in this lighting, you can see where the blonde was at some point in time from the Arctic bleach that I used. And then you could see where I just introduced the color to the natural hair that was coming in. Because all of this is from the natural hair combining with the color. This right here is actual hair, my natural hair color. So I think that'll all bleed together really nicely. Let's finish this look up and then get on to the jewelry. Like, obviously, it's one of those things that if I get to that point where I'm past my 10 o'clock, that's just kind of a rough number. I definitely want to always start at the 8 marker. But if I go a little bit longer than that, then I'll go a little bit longer than that. I just really appreciate the fact that you made it today. I appreciate
I
that.
told Austin, or I told my
And
husband.
I appreciate you. Yes.
I told my husband, I was like, yeah, wake me up at like 7:45, 7:50.
I texted you. I
Oh.
did get a little worried when I didn't hear a reply right away.
Oh, my phone was out in the living room charging, so
Got you.
so
Yeah,
I
right
was
now I
full
got
charge for you.
plugged in. Aw. She knows, otherwise it's a rough ride. Okay, so here we go again. Back with the little trick that Gino told me about some odd year. Actually about a year ago, maybe a little bit more now. We've been friends for a while now. Actually, I still have 2 more anniversaries coming up here, Mama Moesha. So I got the 17th, and then I got the 22nd.
Oh, yeah. Yeah,
Hi,
we just
Gail.
had ours was a couple days ago.
Yeah, well, around the same time as when we did the thing.
I think you got your bracelet when I got around the same time I got this.
Yes, exactly. Organa, good morning. So what I did here is I went ahead and I wiped this off with a alcohol pad, and then I went ahead and I dipped it in to here, so that way not only does it act as a natural lubricant, but it also makes sure that your ear doesn't get infected as soon as I can get my talons to go the right way. And all I'm doing is I'm going right underneath the stud earrings that I have in, because these are becoming a pain to take out and put back in. So, but there's enough room in there, and no, it doesn't hurt. Hi, Gail. How are you doing this morning? But this little trick just makes sure that if you have sensitive ears, that everything's good. You know. Hello, Mikey. Good morning. But that's essentially how I do the stuff with my earrings. Now, again, when I take them out, I do the same thing. I wipe them down with an alcohol pad. That way they're clean. Make sure I get my earlobes. Just, it's really important to keep those clean because you don't want them infected. You don't. Mine are still reasonably new. Like, technically, the year would be November. Is when, I think that's when I got my ears pierced, right? It was November.
I believe so.
Yeah. So it's just one of those things. They're sensitive at times. Sometimes they're not sensitive. But just make sure that they're not infected.
I got my bar in August.
Mm-hmm.
And then I think it was October or November. Because it wasn't long after I got my bar.
Yeah, because then we talked about it some more, and like you said, you're like, don't keep waiting. It's something that you want to get done. Yes, you have your phobias of different things. Aw, thank you.
That's my bar. Can you see it?
Yes.
With my little opal piece.
Now, is that...
My husband says it looks like a puppy paw. And he ruined it for me.
Well...
I know you actually do, but
that's a puppy
got it because I thought it
so
looked
those
like a
flower. Those don't look anything like each other.
No,
they don't. I might need some reinforcements, baby. I like these necklaces, but they have a tiny little clasp, tiny little.
And with
clasp.
your talons you got going on.
Yeah, these are supposed to be almond shaped, but I'm definitely going with their talons.
Thank you, Caroline Gail. I hope I said that
so
right.
I'm struggling. You did better than me. I seen where it said Gail, so I just started addressing them as Gail.
Well, I'm gonna get off here and I'll talk to you later.
That's great. I'm a part of the rainbow community as well.
Would you say
Baby,
I am?
I need your help. What's that?
Would you say I am?
Yeah,
Okay.
you most definitely are. I know our daughters are. I mean, like, hell, my wife is. Baby, I need your assistance.
Let's just all be friends. That's what I wish we could.
Well, that's my thing. There's no
Why
there's
can't
no
we be
reason to.
friends? Why can't
There's no
we?
reason not to be.
I know.
There's enough things naturally happening in the world that's sad. We don't need to add to that.
We need to support each other and or just leave each other alone.
Love,
If
support,
you don't
kindness,
like
and
me, just leave me
understanding.
alone.
Okay, I'm gonna attempt to connect these two. I don't think I'm gonna get it though. Had it there. They touched for a second, and the clasp is no claspy.
Mm.
So y'all are gonna get to see a sneak peek of what my wife looks like. Help!
Help!
Help! Help! I need somebody. Help! Not just anybody. So I love you, and thank you for hopping up in a box.
Well,
He's
hello,
annoying.
Paras. Or was that Tino's?
That one was Valentino,
Oh,
because the other one gets whiny.
yeah. All right. Love you guys.
Love
Thank you. And I will
Want me
talk
to
to you guys later.
Pop you out of a box, or do you know how to do? Actually, I'll talk you through it. Tap yourself,
Tap.
and then up on the right-hand side.
The little person with the X.
Yes.
Okay.
Mwah.
All right. Have a good day.
Love you. You too. She's awesome. Thank you, baby.
Yeah, Lily.
I know. I'm going to hop off here in a second. I just got to do my her. And I will be out. But yeah, so when I talk about my best friend that lives locally, I'm talking about her. When I'm talking about who does my my photography, I'm talking about her. She also goes by a couple other names, but for the fact that this is the Gem Support Network Hour, I just went by her username. But ultimately, she also responds to Bessie, best friend, beautiful soul, the girl next door. And yes, Lovey, I still see you in here. That's why I'm teasing. So this is what I mean, y'all. Like, you can see the layers of color here. And I'm feeling okay with it. Like, I don't have any problems at all with the way that she's turning out. So, what I think that I'm going to do is I think that I am going to allow the natural hair to do its thing. And see where it gets me. Your girl doesn't put a lot of product in her hair, other than really good shampoo, other than keeping it hydrated. My hair is my favorite part of me as a person, as an individual, as an entity. So for me, I really try to do my best for my hair. It's just that one little spot that is kind of ruined when it comes to my makeup. So let's see if we can't blend it out and fix that really quick. Remember, don't... Hey, Angela. You almost missed me, lovey. I just stayed live for a little bit longer. just to kind of fully finish the look. How is your weekend going so far? I know it just started. Hopefully you've gotten some good rest. Hey, Jacqueline. Hey, Zoe. Welcome back. Oh, sorry for the squeaking, y'all. The dogs decided that they were going to have some fun in the other room. So if y'all hear the squeaking and squawking, that's them. So let's go through and clean up this line a little bit, and our look's done for the day. Hey, Tabitha, good morning. And if anybody's wondering why it looks a little different, it's because I turned my mirror function off, so. Oh, thank you. You missed it. My best friend actually popped up in a box today. Mama Moesha. I'm not sure if she's still down in the comments or not. Hold on. Nope. She finally left. Yeah, I'm just finishing the look for today. And you know, y'all will see me on with Gino on Monday again. I'll probably go live a couple of times throughout the maybe tomorrow I'll hop on again. Not this account though. I'm getting to the point where I'll just go live on this account when I'm doing makeup of some sort. So like mainly and more so like Gem Support Network type stuff. Oh, okay. Sweet. Hey, Ezra. Welcome back. So a little bit of recap for those of you that are in here still or out in the outside and yet to come in. Please do come in eventually. Would appreciate the follow. You know, just here on a Saturday, just spreading some more of the Gem Support Network love and that positivity. So Wednesday we are doing a mystery challenge at the Gem Support Network channel at 7:00. Juno was in here a little bit ago and she was saying that is something that she's going to continue doing, is that if we do an event like that, until further notice, it's going to be on Wednesday nights at 7. Thank you. This was fun. I enjoyed having my best friend up here, so y'all got to meet her. It was genuinely nice to be able to just put a face to the name. You know, I've talked to my team a lot about her. They've met her on occasion just through the way that we usually communicate on the daily. And it was just nice that I had her in here this morning so you all could actually like genuinely feel the interaction that we both have together. She's really cool. Good individual. I'm glad that she showed up in my life. We have definitely helped each other through some things. But here's my live for the day, y'all. I look forward to seeing y'all Monday. If y'all want to see me do my Lego lives like usual, same exact username. as far as DJ Street Styles, it's just underscore and then alt, A-L-T. And that's it. That is my backup account. I'm working on building that one up. That's probably going to be the one that I predominantly do my Lego lives on, that you all have seen. Lego lives, Minecraft lives, all that stuff. I really want to focus on this one just becoming the Gem Support Network, my main page to support the Gem Support Network. So if y'all are interested in stuff like that, then by all means jump over there and follow me. Again, that's DJ Street Styles, just like you see on the name here. DJ Street Styles underscore alt, A-L-T. And that's it. It's the same profile picture. So if you find that profile picture, you have found my alt account. It is my one and only alt account. If you see another one, which I doubt it, that's not me. Thank you all for being here. Thank you all for continuing to be supportive of me and be supportive of the Gem Support Network. We truly appreciate all of you. And just my closing, be the positive person that the world needs today, not the positive person that the world needs tomorrow. Push that positivity, keep going. Positivity is key. And you have that ability. Just because the negative's loud doesn't mean that they're right, and it doesn't mean there's more of them. I assure you there is more positivity in the world than there is negative. Bye.